Greetings and welcome to Factorio. I'm Dgray and today we continue our let's play of Krastorio 2, where we last episode just got all of our uranium set up, producing our, what is it called? Uranium 235, or sorry 238, that's gonna be needed for our next tech card, that being the production one. So in today's episode we are gonna set up a one cell production where we just take in most of the raw resources. So we already got our uranium in. We'll pretty much need some iron, some copper, and some electronic components and electronic circuits. So we should get 4 inputs up and running. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Will 4 be enough? Think it will, but just to be sure, we'll just do a second check. So 1, 2 for these. Over here we'll need, oh, right there. Fast transport is just going to use iron. Blank tech card is going to use iron tech. So I think 4 will be enough. Let's at least try and hook things up with that. We could steal this one if we wanted to, just getting it directly through. But that would be somewhat of a cheat. So let's hook this one up first. Luckily, that should be the easiest thing we do, because we already have the blueprint for setting it up. So let's just deconstruct this one and most of the things here, and copy this little setup here to right here. This should give us what we need. And then we can hook up the rest as we have done before. That should give us, how much do we need? Probably not that much. Yeah, we need 10 and 5 every 15 seconds, so one build should be able to support more than enough for this for now. Let's just do a split one, or one of each is also something we can do. Let's do this instead. Let's do one of each. Let's take this, go right there, jump, jump, and jump you to right there instead. That should make it a lot easier to set up. Still do this, you'll still jump to here, but you'll go in this way. You'll go over that way. And then we have one build of each. We just need to add in some more of these that apparently seem to be lacking quite a lot. Oh well, that goes in, that goes in. That will flow across these. And then we'll soon be able to set it up. So let's just do this. 1, 2, 3. And is everything going in? Something is turned the wrong way. Oh, we're just missing this one. There we are. So that is 2 of 3 out of 4. The last one is just copper. We need to have it all sorted. That means we just do a little copper output right here. Let's just jump you. That should be fine. And split. Jump. And please go that way. So here, and there we are. So that is the 4 things in we need to set it all up in the cell. Now for the fun part of designing it. Let's do it in the middle so we can always move it. Gives us a bit more room. So we'll need to make... Oh, we need the research server. Aha. So we need these. Should probably add that to our mall then. Please just bring this down here so I can add it in. So you'll just make this one. Request that, and I'd like to cut you and take you up here. There we are. That should craft some more tech ones for us. And that means we can just put this one down and then request some new ones. And this is the first time, or one of the new buildings in Krastorio. Pretty much what we need to make production tech cards. So we have a 4 input kind of thing. We could probably go with half a belt if we wanted to. So we could merge both of them onto one, or we can do a 4 input setup. But a lot of this is for crafting. So uranium is good. Blank tech cards is pretty much just the setup we've used before. Something like this. Or can we do... Didn't we do something different down here? We can actually do this one if you want to for the black tech cards. Oh, and we do need iron in as well. I'm a bit annoyed that we didn't make some place of to get these in without doing all of these finicky solutions. Because right now we have to grab in even more things because of the way we are doing it at the moment. Oh well. It is fun to do this once in a while. There is better solutions, but let's try and keep it like this and use this newfound solution that we've used for a few episodes now, or pretty much since the start of the series. So there we go. That is all the input we need. Now we just kind of need to hook it up. So I want to use this one for the tech cards. So let's just place you right here. That means that I'll do the tech cards onto a belt. Going that way. That's one of them. Then the other part can be the uranium. Then we just need to solve a fast transport belt. Tech cards wise, this is more than enough running this. This produces 5 a second. This one needs half a second. So we could support 10 of these, or 10 of these as right now. So 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That will be the ratio. That should be 10 or 9 plus this one. That's 10. This is pretty much what we can support. I'll just let it build out. So to do 10 with these, we would just need... How many do we need in each one? 10. So that is the same issue. So that means we'll just need 2 or something like that. Or maybe we can just go with 1 and have a bit of a surplus. That might also be an issue, or a solution. So let's go with one of these. Crafting speed. Ooh, it's different crafting speeds as well. So that's always fun. So let's take you. You will make fast belts. You need 1 every half a second. This one produces 2 every half a second, so you can do a 1 to 2. Oh, 1 to 2. Doing something like this could potentially work. That is the correct ratio in terms of transport belts. Then we need the gear wheels. This, oh wait, it produces 2. This produces 1. So we could probably just leave that for now. Let's see. It's 1 every 5 seconds. This produces 2 every 5 seconds, so it's the other way around. It is 1 to 2. I think that was what I was about to say anyway. So like that instead is exactly how we want it. So 2 every second. This produces 2 every second. We produce 4 every second. Am I completely wrong with these ratios? Oh, yeah, 2 every sec. What? Oh yeah, 4 every second because we double it up. It's a bit late when I'm recording this. But this should be right then. Then we just need a ton of gear wheels. 1 a second, and this needs way many gear wheels. So that's gonna be quite fun. So this one needs 5 and this one needs 5. So we'll need, would that be 10 gear wheels just for the red ones then? Produces 1 every half a second. This one needs 5 every second. So we need 10 of these to support 2 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, this is gonna be a lot more than I thought. It's gonna be fun to see if we can even support it in terms of throughput. We might have to upgrade to red belts for iron to do this. So that is fine. That's gonna output to just these two. Might just get that on a belt with these two at the end. And with this one, we just need 1 more. So that should be able to support all of these. So what if we change these around a bit? Having, let's see if we get iron in this way. We'll then output these to this line. That will output to this one. Just doing it like something like that won't work. We'll have to get it all the way to the end. Have to move you, or just pick you up. So doing 1, 2. Because I need one of them to be all the way at the end to pick up what we don't need. So red belt, yellow belt. Then we'll have all this going down this way. We will have you output everything. I hope my ratios are not completely off. This one should output to both sides. 1 every 5 seconds produces 2 every 5 seconds, so that should work. And it would probably be easier to move it up 1 and get it in with the, what's it called? Loaders. So what if we just do this, moving you to here instead? And doing, here we are, loader. I don't know if that can output to the side of this one. I think it can. And just do loaders in. This is going to be quite interesting if this will work in terms of ratios. Because we could move these 1 further away from each other to get loaders on those as well. Or we could just keep it like this and just do something else. Let's go full loaders, to be honest. So let's move you to here and move you 1 up further. Because then we should be able to fit in double loaders. There we are. And the other way. Hook you up. Then that one doesn't connect in, so we'll have to move you 1 to the right or move all of this up a bit. Please move you in here. And then we'll move this one down 1. pretty much all of this will have to move one to the right. Will this work? Let's see if this doesn't connect up correctly. There we are. Because that should get this one, as long as it's side loads, otherwise we'll have to move it one further down. But that's not the end of the world. And this one outputs belts both ways. So that should work in terms of that part. That should be the red belts. Oh, I'm gonna be so excited if this works or not. Where did I have to look? Oh yeah, we need to get iron here as well. Could just get it in right here. Could be a way to do it. We'll have to without loaders though. That might be what we have to do. Because we could just jump it in and then we will we'll hook it up, because we want the output to just go this way. Like this. So should we just do a simple one in this way? Maybe just come out right here. So iron would jump, could jump it probably this way with a red one. So what if we did, we want loaders on all of this. That'll store a ton of iron though, but that'll mean we can get all of our, what's it called? Inserters away. Quite fun to try to build for inserters, to be honest. Then we can just do it in straight line instead of the normal finicky things we do. And there, and this one. Oh, what is that? Oh, they found a way into our base. Oh, you sneaky things. I don't have time to... Yo, you're going for more radars. I don't really care much for that. And let's put up some defense down here as well. Otherwise we will be in a bit of trouble. Hopefully we get some ammo before it gets killed. I guess that's not going to be the case. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there goes some ammo. This should be able to take care of it now. Good. I'll check that later. That was just a bit annoying. Oh well, back to this. We should be able to hook all of these up now. So if we take this and just go to here. Let's see how badly I managed this setup. Oh, we could just get the iron from right here. So what if we just do a split there to get the iron that way? Not the most elegant solution, but if we do it right here, we can't sideload into these. That should mean that this should work with just... Oh wait, we can do this and we can get loaders everywhere. Oh, look at that, guys. We found a good solution. Or at least a solution where we get iron into this one. Yeah, look at that. That should work. So that'll be our red belts, producing probably more than we need. But that is a setup. That'll get red belts on one of them. Then we'll use this one just below. We can just move you to like right here. Getting a mixed belt in, outputting on one other side of the belt. So if we do you on, let's say, the near side. But again, I want to unload with loaders. How can we do that? We can get it here. Probably have to move this up one, since whenever you lose loaders, you kind of have to factor in one more space. But you do save some power by doing it. No, that's not what I want. Is it? That's not what I want at all. Could get it on the opposite side of the belt. Just get this in on this side. So let's just do this. Oh, wait, we can probably do that if it's close as well then. Oh, is this a way to solve it by getting it on the opposite side of the belt? Let's try with that setup. You'll have to do it. Oh, let's do it here instead. Because if we do this, that'll mean these will go on this side of the belt at a second. This will go on the opposite side of the belt. Then we have a mixed belt of this one. So all of this just to make those two. Well, that is just brilliant. That should be fine. Good, so that's those two. What do we need then? We have this one, we have that one, we have that one. Then we just need the productivity modules. And that's probably gonna be the issue, because we need a 15-second craft time per one. We need 5 at a time. So yeah, that is gonna be the bottleneck. Is most definitely gonna be our productivity modules. So how many of those can we fit in? Let's just check that right now. Because if we add it right here, saying productivity modules. We do it to here. Oh. To here. That means we have enough for almost none of them. But if we move everything down and do double rows of this, we might be able to get what we need. Because this is a lot faster than these. And these require pretty much a 5-to-1 then. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 that's going to support 2 of these at the current speed. So if we do double, that's going to support 4. And then when we get these two, the double ones, we might be able to support about 8. So this is overkill. This is what we need. So let's just do this. Please move all of you all the way to the side to see how many of these we can fit in. Please cut you to here, then we'll output to the middle. And luckily we're not using beacons yet, so that does help somewhat. Please do this. Oh, did I make room for the inputs? I think I did. Should we do it with loaders? Of course we should. So we'll have to move you up one more. Though loaders do take a bit of room. But they cost no power. And that is the number one thing I need. And will you just fit like that? Nope. You won't, but you should now. There we go. And remove this one, please. So that is 10. And we can remove that part. Could probably fit in number 11 as well. But there we go. That's 20. I think that's what we're going to go with for now. Just to get the production up and running. I think that should be fine. Didn't we set up something like this somewhere we can steal from? Did it like this to make it look good. That should probably work here as well. just to have something that looks a bit better than what we did on the opposite side. Because we did this one is way prettier. So let's try and let it look like this instead. And then we just need one or two belts going into this one. And then we can support maybe half of these, if we're lucky. And we get uranium on productivity on the same one, we get blank cards and fast belts on the other one. So that'll mean we'll have two belts going in right here. And I don't think we can get those to be what's called loaders. Or we might be able to. How do we do double input of loaders? Will that need extra spacing for it to work? Might have to add in a bit of space here. So let's see how we can do this. We want 2 into 1. So we want here and here. No, but they have to be different things. Oh, that'll be a bit too annoying, won't it? To make this completely with no loaders, because then we'll do in here, but the inputs will be different things. So one input here and the other here. We'll have to belt weaving then. So one of them would be this one, and the other one would be a red one. Would that work? Nope, that wouldn't work at all. We'll have to move this back 1 if we want to do that, to be honest, to like right here. Then we might be able to fit it in. Can we do this then? Let's see, how can we get this to fit in correctly? Because we'll have 2 belts running. They need to go in here somehow with a split off. And if I do a split right here, I would have to split the other one up here. Oh, this might work. Because then we'll just... Oh yeah, I can just... I just need one of them to belt weave. Silly me. Please move you up here, please. Because we still have one output up here. That should be fine to get it onto this one. Yeah, just barely. So let's try and belt weave this. We'll need you to move over one more. And then we can do this one again. We can do the other one right here. And we can do this one to here, I think. Would this work as a belt weave? Oh, not belt weave, just as input outputs. At least this is what we want to try and go with. How would it fit here then? Just right here? As simple as that. That's 2, 4, 6. This one can support less. Let's try and do it with this and just get things hooked up. This has been a rather crazy project so far, and I have a feeling that it's not gonna go as well as I hope. Let's just do 6. And you'll just go on one side of the belt. Like this. So now the moment of... about to say the moment of destiny, but that's not what it's called. Let's start by getting you down. So let's see here. There. Right there. Here and there we are. that is pretty much how we're gonna get it in. So let's get you jumped all the way down as the first thing. And you'll just kinda finicky your way around here. And go down this way. Let's give you some power. Let's get it here instead to get them to connect up correctly. Give you some power right there. Look at all those gears. That is perfect. That will flow into these. This one still needs iron because these need to fill up before this one fills. So as soon as these are full, they'll start to... Whoa, how many can these hold? I don't know why it's 216, but yeah, things are flowing. Iron will get down to this at some point. Let's just help it a small amount with the first one. That will flow both ways, that will flow out. Okay, why is it going only one way first? Does it have a preference to go left before it goes right? That does seem like the case. Because it should be turned the right way. Let's see if it starts outputting when we get a bit further. So that is that. You need these instead. So these two. Oh, we need them 2 places. Oh well, we'll just hook him in. And we'll do a mixed build of you. So please come with me. Let's just do it right here. Or we could have done it up here instead. Oh well, let's just do it right here for now. Mixed belt. Let's check this is correct. It is. You can go in. Will take you forever before you fill. But it should be correct as soon as it does. Then we just need the power to hook these up. Let's just get it over here somehow. So that is that. This will start to produce these. Please don't sideload them. I have to watch that I didn't mix that up somewhere. Hope I didn't. Should look up this way. We'll kind of do... Please come with me this part. Just... I was gonna have to split off some other way then. Let's see here. How do we do this correctly? If we do something like this, can we then take this one? We can then jump you to here, I think. You can continue down this way. And go here, up, in this way. And you can continue on your merry way that way. There we go. That's gonna fill up that. This is producing as well. You can go up right here. What a spaghetti mess. You will need you to go all the way down as well. Please and thank you. Then we'll have to steal one of you. Luckily, we will just do this. Is this a good enough place? I think it is. And then we'll just get you merged in this way. And this is one of the powers of doing it in cells. You can do all kinds of funny things when you set up your things to get things to look correctly. So now I'll activate that. That should activate this one. That should output that way. Let's just change you around a bit. Probably change you as well right here. Because I just kind of want to get you loaders. So now you're getting loaders from here. That's perfect. And get a loader here as well. That's going to get the iron. And let's get you a loader here as well. Okay, now everything's loaders here as well. That is perfect. That means all this is running. We're probably not getting enough in, but it's all running. That means we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That means we just need this one as the last one to go down this way and hook up with. I'll probably just get the productivity to go out one further out this way. Up right here. And merge with this one. Right here. That's not gonna merge correctly, is it? It is if we do it one further down. So, right. I had an idea. Could probably do it right here instead then. Oh, oh shit, ow, 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 ow. Okay, you can't hold the uranium. Oh god, man. This is gonna kill me. I can already feel it. I didn't pick you up. Stop, please. And you can go in here. And I think that should put it in correctly going this way. And then we just need the last one. And that should be extremely easy to hook up. Just doing here to there. And then this spaghetti mess is over. And you can get some. And look at that, guys. We have productivity made in a rather interesting way. There is probably way easier ways to do this, but I think it was quite fun doing this little build. And now as the last thing, I'll just kind of drag it up to where it needs to be. We could add it instead of the green one up here, but let's just do our little jumpy thing. That is red. Please go this way instead. And up this way. To, let's see, around here, where we will have to figure out how to get it into this. An easy way is just, let's see here, remove all of, nope, not that. I would like, oh yeah, we could actually do that, but let's just remove this one. Get all these power poles away, and I'll show you why in just a second. Move this one back a bit. So you run straight through. Without that, please. And this one will start from the end instead. So you'll go this way. Go down this way, and let's go this way instead. Oh, let's please pick up all these. I'll just drop you in somewhere. So that is that, and then we'll just need the third one. You can pick up from there instead. You and you. And I'll show you in just a sec why I did this. It is actually rather important. Because now I can drag in our little purple one. Please come with me. Up this way. And then we'll just need a long-handed one. You can actually do like this and it shouldn't be an issue. Then we'll need to do long-handed, so we have a long-handed right-hander middle. And that will mean that we will have to do some finicky things. Or actually just move you a bit down to the side so we can hook it up correctly. Because this is getting a bit cramped and things going from two ways. That's a bit annoying. So let's just move you out here. A robot should easily be able to fix that. And then we'll do this a bit better than we are at the moment. And please go. Let's see the green. We'll just go down this way. Up here. Then we can put these in correctly again. Just right there. Then we'll get you. Could just go this way, to be honest. I don't think it's gonna matter that much. To here. And this last one will go this way. And there we are. That means you'll have to get some of this jumped. So in front of every one of these, we'll have to jump you. Have to jump here. And we'll have to change you around a bit right here. So we actually get you two in the middle. And do a jump from here to... No, never mind. We don't have to do a jump there. We'll just have to do a jump right here. Not the most beautiful solution, but it should work. So we have in. I think that should work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is some power for you. And then if we just activate some kind of productivity science, then it should start working. Let's get these, they'll be quite important. Oh yeah, great, we need the advanced labs. Well, that is just dandy. We'll do that next episode. We will get our advanced lab set up so we can actually get this to work. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Sorry I went a bit over time. But I wanted to do this kind of spaghetti mess here. And look at that. Look how beautiful it is. Oh, this is productivity. Well, but it is working. Amazingly enough, it is actually working. So we'll just leave this. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you'll give me a like for this rather long episode. And if you're new, please leave me a sub. That will mean a lot to me. And then I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.